Well, good afternoon, dear listener, for yet another Dockers debate. Yet another. We make it sound like a grind, don't we? Watcher indeed.
Who says it isn't?
Yeah, who says it isn't indeed? If only our beloved editor could hear us say this. But oh no, he can. We are joined by the podcast royalty and the parent of our subsidiary, Mr. Nick Hart from Actor Mill. Nick, what an honour to have you here in SC28.
Hello listeners. Yeah, it's a weird thing to be appearing on a show that you produce. This is like, because I only ever know Michael, I know, but I've never met Rob. I've never met a few people here, and it's a bit like The Archers has come to life because I've only had mental images of everyone.
We like to think ourselves as The Archers meets The Hills Have Eyes.
It's like the Archers theme park, and you've arrived, and suddenly you're meeting all the people you only ever imagined.
So what do you think of it? Look, it's a busy one, isn't it?
It's a really nice setup. I've not been here. This is Sporting Club Thamesmead, Baylis Avenue. I've been to the Leisure Centre ground with you a couple of years ago now. This is much more of a proper football ground. Nice non-league setup, nice bar overlooking a beach. Nice enclosed field. No, it's impressive, really impressive.
Absolutely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just have a quick stroll over there to make sure that the mascots don't get lost. So I'll keep talking. But yeah, so we are here today for this big game between Erith Town and Faversham Town FC. Not long to go now until both teams start kick-off. We've got the music going, and then as usual we will always check in if anything happens. Actually, I'll tell you what, I think the mascots in their 15 layers look fine, but we will check in with the game shortly. And we're off in this game. We was just talking off mic a moment ago there with Chris, the constant enthusiast and Mr. Positivity, that we think we've got a good chance. Faversham's form hasn't been stupendous, as we know, and Erith Town's has been stupendous and finds us just slightly above them. But it's got a rather big game feel to it. Do you know what, Nick? I'm going to bring you back into this because, again, it's the first time here. Does it feel like a big game today?
There's people doing the whatever the goalkeeper chant is, the woo.
Yeah, that's good impression.
That's impressed me already.
Yeah.
Just talking about numbers of people that come here, 3 figures it sounds like on a regular basis. That's pretty good going, I think, at this level.
Yeah, exactly, and it is good. I think, as we said before, and I said it to Woody a little while ago, we've only had the one game that's been below 3 figures due to A2s being closed and it being flipping freezing, if you don't mind me saying. But I'll tell you what, another good turnout today here at Baylis Avenue. As we expected, we knew there'd be a lot of people here today. The children are there. We're on the media box. By media box, I mean a plywood in front of 3 chairs down there.
If I may interject.
No, absolutely.
And I don't know how you stand on praising the opposition, but I love Faversham's badge, which is a take on the 3 lions.
Yeah, I read somewhere, I think they're one of the only clubs.
They're the only club.
Yeah, that's allowed to do it.
Permitted.
Is it one of the sink ports?
It's the town's. It's the badge of the town.
Faversham.
So
it's impressive. It's the 3 lions.
I can't see Faversham being a Saint Port, though, can you?
No. One thing I will say.
It's not on the sea.
One thing I will say that I'm impressed with is the fact that Adam Woodward has his angry Santa hat on in mid-March English springtime. Free kick now on the right-hand side. Looks like Dyer's going to take with his luminous yellow boots. Does his impression of a candlestick, as we know. Lofts towards the penalty area. Met here by Harry Taylor, and the keeper just gets his hands to it. Not a bad start so far from Erith Town, but granted we are only 90 seconds in. If we can keep this up, we'll do well. But Erith Town in the red and black going from right to left. Faversham in their white and black going obviously in the other direction from left to right. But no, it has got a big game feel to it. You can normally tell with the big games down here is that the space behind the goal feels pretty quick. Yeah. So the non-fly, we'll call it the car park end.
The Faversham banner down as well, some ultras.
The ultras.
That's the North Stand ultras.
There'll be pyro next.
The flares around the stand. But yeah, no, I think this will be, if it's anything like the previous fixture, I'm not sure if you was aware, Nick, this was the 4-3 last minute winner by James Dyer.
Oh, I remember that show, yeah.
Yeah, very, very good game, very, very close. And if it's anything like that, it will be very, very exciting. Would you say, Rob, so far, for me, in the league, that's game of the season so far?
The Faversham game is right up there, I've got to say. It was really hard fought, and it did look, but then buried at half time, to be fair. They were so much better than us, stronger, and
our goalkeeper broke his hand.
Yeah, and our goalkeeper broke his hand, but we did absolutely brilliantly to come through with that.
It's a little detail. I love the details of football, that the coach for the opponents is sponsored by collagen, which is a cosmetic I believe, Rob, you might know about this, mate. I believe it takes away bags under your eyes and
he
takes
has,
years off you, I understand.
I understand.
he has looked more youthful since he's got the role. It could be it's a stressless job, or it's a very good sponsor.
Thank collagen.
Thank collagen indeed. Absolutely. But as always, if this game isn't any good, at least we can talk about good skincare product.
It's
Why not?
essentials.
Essentials, absolutely.
In this day and age, we're all metropolitan here.
Yeah, absolutely. The metropolitan hive that is Thamesmead.
Bohemia.
Absolutely. And it remains 0-0. A close moment there for Erith Town. Some great work down the right-hand side by Harrison Carnegie. Just short of 5 minutes. Thank you, Nick. The ball, you can tell this ain't your first rodeo. A ball comes over the top, lands at the feet of Ollie Milton, who aims it towards the near post, and it goes wide, left side for a corner. James Miles here on the left-hand side as he's about to take this corner kick. The box is heavily populated. Curled in nicely with the right foot towards the goalkeeper. Met in the air. The keeper fumbles it as far as Dyer. Left foot. His trusted left foot. Back towards Milo, who pings it back towards the penalty box. The keeper comes out and punches. I don't know what they're appealing for there. I just didn't see a foul on the keeper there. Nah, Faversham are on the break. They getting us on the counter, right-hand side to the 5. Played across to the 10. The Lino keeps the flag down, goes round the keeper. Oh! And what a block. What a block on the goal line by Teddy. What's his name, Teddy?
Tom Green?
Tom Green, Teddy. I don't know his name, but I just know I liked it. But
with the candlestick.
Mackenzie,
Real chance.
Mackenzie Foley absolutely left for dead there as the
Bullet dodged.
As he goes round him. Yeah, to be fair, it's not one of Mackenzie Foley's brighter moments, but we've been let out of jail there. And it's a good thing he does have that collagen products, because that was quite stressful. But you'd never know.
No.
Because of your skincare routine. What is your skincare routine, dear listener? As always, if you are a man who likes to be
regimen.
a bit of L'Oreal, Nivea, let us know, as always, by emailing info@erithtown.com. And my skin ain't going to be very good because they've just got down the left-hand side, Faversham, and had a shot. And we are 6 minutes in. 0-0.
It's both attacking teams.
Yeah, corner ball now on the right-hand side after some good work from Erith Town. It has been a little bit backwards and forwards so far, I've got to say.
Yeah, it's a decent start for both teams. Both teams have had chances. Theirs probably the better. They're just edging it. They have got more pace than we have up front, but we're holding our own, doing well.
What's disappointing me is that the ball boy over the back there hasn't gone to get the ball. It might be because he's the owner of the club, and not a ball boy.
He's probably sitting there with a calculator working out the cost of all the balls.
He's probably happy the fact it's not gone over and he has to pay for a new one. Dyer with a corner on the right hand side comes in. Oh, it lands on the edge of the 6-yard box and no one attacks it. This is what we were saying the other week, Rob, that his corners are getting a lot better, Dyer's. Faversham now on the break. They're playing it down to the right back on the near side. Nice touch there ahead. 6 plays it inside towards Mackenzie Foley, who claims it well. One thing I will say about Faversham, every time they break down a play, they are out of that box quick and in our half.
Oh yeah, no, they are rapid. They are rapid up front. It's like watching the White Arrows, if there were such a thing.
Yeah.
Streaking down the pitch.
It sounds like a far right version of the Red Arrows, if you will.
You're gonna have to say that.
Yeah. Cut that out, Ed. Oh, good thing you're here already. No, I'm joking. But
Entertaining 10 minutes, got to say, first time here. I know not every game is, go, but
no, it has its moments.
This is good stuff, good football by both sides, I'd say.
Yeah, Ollie Milton with a shot there that's just blocked on the end of the box before it's cleared by Faversham's back line. Tomash brings down superbly in the halfway line there, out wide to Carnegie, who plays it back into Milo. Milo now gets the ball, plays inside to Goodwin, and we're just waiting for our chance here, keeping the ball. Like what we're doing, Tomash dribbles it up, lofts it into the penalty area towards Tomash. Tomash wins it in the air. Ollie Milton brings it down. Oh, but the keeper Gav as well. It's half chance. Do you know what? Like I say, it's a good half chance. We're keeping the ball nicely. We're not rushing, and very similar to the game at Faversham, Rob. Two good sides who are matching each other quite nicely.
That is the most pleasing thing about it, is we're not rushing it. We haven't started to go long and started to think we've got to get it done in the first half. We're playing our game, which is
Faversham
good.
now, sorry to interrupt, now playing the ball inside, and whoa!
Hey!
That's made it back to the leisure centre.
Yeah.
Where's your car?
Yeah, where is my car? Exactly. I'll tell you, wherever my car's parked, it's probably hit it. But yeah, so as we were just saying there, good moments of quality. It remains 0-0, but very entertaining opening few minutes, I have to say. Corner on the right-hand side now for Faversham. about to be taken by the 5 in just around 13 minutes. We are sponsored by which make of watches that? An nice Adidas, the ones you get normally with the deodorants for Christmas. Lofted in on the right-hand side. JJ does well to win in the box there. So you were just saying there, Nick, off mic, it's a decent level.
It is nice football. Clearly, Faversham decent side, but Erith have played some nice stuff going forwards too. So it's been entertaining.
Not bad for £8.
Not bad for £8. Nice bar, nice seller. If you're in the area, give it a go. Why not? What else are you doing?
Absolutely.
What are you doing?
Also, I'll give you that £20 later on for the plug. But again, no, it's going well. We're liking what we're seeing so far. It's a bit. I like to use the analogy when we play teams like this. It's that blinking contest where both teams are playing well, both teams are playing good stuff, but each mistake or half mistake is getting exploited. So if a fullback's not in the right position, the winger will take advantage. If there's a gap between the two centre halves, the centre forward finds it there. So yeah. Oh, and here we have club captain with his isotonic beverage.
Yeah, this is it.
How's the recovery going?
Yeah, getting there slowly.
Lucas in the fame.
Hopefully, a few weeks before I can start running.
Some summer berries, Lucas age, yeah.
This ain't mine.
All right. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Hopefully a few weeks.
What do we think of the game so far, Ryan?
It's been end to end so far, hasn't it?
It's not too bad.
It's been good.
Yeah.
Great block by Teddy Green on the line over there. But,
yeah, but also the one from Ollie Milton there could have got the goal.
Could have, but yeah, no, it's been pretty even so far.
Be very surprised if it's 0-0.
I'm hoping it ain't a 0-0 game.
All I'm saying is, Ryan, if you was out there, you would have scored by now.
Who, me?
That's what someone's told me.
Yeah.
So if any players are listening to this,
But if you look at my stats as well, every time I score, we lose. So it's a good thing I don't score that often.
yeah, and let's mention as well, Ryan. Last time you played these, you was in goal.
I was indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. 2-0 down. Centre back goes in goal and end up winning 4-3.
Well, I think it's that inspirational stuff that you do is the reason why we let you meet the mayor as well. And we won that game. But anyway, I'll let you continue your drink.
You.
Good to see you as always, mate. I hope the recovery goes well. And it's the away team that take the lead. And it's a shot across goal, buried into the bottom corner, leaving Mackenzie Foley with absolutely diddly squat. I was down there trying to do a bit of a social, taking photos. What happened, Rob?
Bad kick from Mackenzie, to be fair, straight into one of their midfielders who just fed the ball up the pitch. Good ball across, and their player just took it beautifully between two of our defenders and slotted it past Mackenzie. It was our own downfall. Mistakes were made. We were the architects of our own doom there.
23 minutes in, and this is what we were just saying a moment ago there, Nick, you know, that they're playing against a team of equality. If you make mistakes, they'll punish you.
They certainly did there. It was a poor kick out, and in all honesty, they came straight back at Erith. Nice finish, as Rob has just said. Shame, 23 minutes in, and it's been fairly even, really. I'd say that Faversham looked a decent side coming forwards, but shame for an error to be the songs to the goal. But there we are, that's football.
That's football. But what I will say, if I know you'll be listening to this after the game, but in real time, one thing I will say that is a positive is the fact that, you know, Erith were 1-0, 2-0 down against Faversham, and we ended up winning the game. So unlucky there from Milo as he goes back to Dyer there. Milo again on the ball on the left-hand side, trying to cut in, but being hassled by this midfielder there for Faversham. Plays it out to Ollie Milton, who tries to get back inside, plays it back now to Teddy Green, and it's now back on the back line. It's unfortunate. It seems to be a good build-up play there. Nice ball over the top by JJ, headed clear by Faversham. 1-0 so far. Rob, what's that phrase you come up with every season, every week, that if they was a good side?
That's a good job they're shite. That's basically what I say.
Yeah. But it's another mistake at the back from Erith there. Sees Faversham come in, and I'll articulately put it better than Rob did. But if they could
get their finishing
there
with their finishing, and that would have been 2-0.
Impressions of the football is you see some decent moments, some decent skills, but not followed up with the next stage that would take you up that next level. So really nice break there. The striker was through on the left side and put it high over the bar when a better striker would have hit the target.
Yeah,
really.
And I think that's
the level, isn't it?
Yeah, which is easy. But one thing I will say though is it is entertaining.
It's entertaining. You see fully committed football. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know, it's been end-to-end stuff. Okay, you can talk about the finish, the final balls, blah blah blah. But you know, you paid £8 to come out for a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and you've seen some, like I say, with a couple of some of the players who we might have here, a few more of the flair players, if you will, the James Dyers, the Milos, Ollie Miltons. When they get the ball, it's exciting stuff. They're going to do something with it.
Absolutely, it's entertainment. It's a decent crowd in here. I mean, I would be amazed if it's not 200, 250 in the stadium. It's a nice atmosphere. Like I said earlier on, nice bar. It's a nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon. So, no, I recommend
well, at half time, I might let Rob count them.
Thanks.
Yeah. I'll give you something to do. Only joking. It remains 1-0. Free kick now on the left-hand side being taken by Milo. Curled in towards Harry Taylor. Oh! And Harry Taylor, it's one of those that, you know, you've seen them go in, but they're horrendous mistakes from the goalkeeper when they do. But again, another moment there we need to exploit. Like Nick just said a moment there that we're lacking the quality in the final
another couple
part.
of inches would have made all the difference.
That's my life. Pretty much. We are still talking about football, aren't we? 0-0. Cynical foul. 22, 23 yards out.
There, the boy, didn't it?
Absolutely, we'll all pay the fine. Don't worry. But just literally on the edge of the box now. I've got a young junior Docker under 9. He's probably going to ask me for crisps or a drink, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Give it a minute. Wait till the end of this free kick and I will. A free kick on the edge of the box now. They're standing over the ball. The referee marks out the line of where it needs to be. Waves his hand like an enthusiastic air traffic controller to make sure they're in the right position. I hope I'm describing this well for you, dear
Will they
listener.
score?
We hope not. Whistle is blown. They step back 3-4 yards. Does the step over. 23 goals at left foot. Oh, Mackenzie Foley pushes it just over the bar. That's a great save there, Mackenzie Foley.
Save.
Brilliant save. Great save there by Mackenzie Foley. Rightly getting a high five from Teddy Green. The rest of the players aren't high-fiving him. They clearly weren't impressed.
No, they've obviously seen better.
They can see that all the time.
Yeah, they say that in training.
Sees it in training, absolutely. We'll stay with this now because it's a corner. The collagen addict down there is getting a little bit obsessed.
You notice the smoothness of his skin.
I have. He's gone from...
Thank collagen for that.
Yeah. He's gone from rhino to 25-year-old model.
Reminds me of Michelangelo's David. I don't know if you've ever been to Florence, listeners, but it's that kind of look.
Yeah. That's the statue standing there naked, isn't it? Imagine that, if you will, but in a gilet. 1-0 to Faversham. So, I'm back. Second half.
The people making sandwiches for after the game don't turn up. Can you do that as well?
Yeah, I'll do that as well, yeah. Okay, thanks. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I have to say, you've now seen the half-time penalty shootout kids. What do you think of the whole feel of the club and what we're trying to achieve here?
Very, very nice family vibe. I mean, I read obviously the social media stuff that you put out. School link-ups, all sorts of stuff. It's really, really nice to see. It's what football should be about at this level. So, fantastic. And the kids on the pitch there, yeah, really good.
Same penalty shootout. I was going to say, it's a packed stance today. Well, it's got to be nearly 200 here. And that's a foul on the edge of us. Oh, yes! There we are. As we're talking about the kids being here, that's an entertaining one there by James Dyer.
Barely a minute in.
Goal music!
Oh, Christ
Yeah,
almighty.
we'll keep talking while the goal music gets ready.
Nice finish. Cross from the right, falls to Dyer, is that?
Yeah, James Dyer.
Bears it. Absolutely bears it.
Yeah, it's not going up on the speak. Never mind. We'll make up with... Our cheering drowned out the goal music. But
One each. Good start.
Yeah, a ball goes over the top from the right-hand side towards Ollie Milton, who gets, I think the best way you could describe it is chokeslammed in the box. And then it lands to... WWE style. It was like the Undertaker was here. He's chokeslammed into the floor, and then the ball's landed to James Dyer, who's well in the 20s now. 1-1 game on, Nick.
Yeah, because I thought at the end of the first half, Erith just on the back foot. I think that the goal knocked the stuffing out of him a little bit. That's a brilliant start for the second half for Erith.
Absolutely. 1-1, game back on. We know what happened when Erith got back into these games, don't we? And within moments of scoring, Erith Town come remarkably close again. James Dyer on the left-hand side. His head is in his hands there. On the left-hand side, gets a shot away. And it's trickling towards the far post. And Harry Taylor just throws absolutely everything he can at it. And just ends up in a heap on the floor. And he's stuck.
Hurt himself.
Yeah, so imagine, if you will, a striped dolphin stuck in a fishing net. That's what he was just like there, stuck in the net there, Nick. Would you say that's a fair comparison?
I actually had Kirk Douglas fighting the big guy in Spartacus. When he throws a net on.
Charlton Heston.
As that player was there.
Charlton Heston in Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, equal. Yeah,
there's another example. Yeah.
You don't want to get involved in nets.
No.
All the movies have taught me.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's I don't think they're unfair comparisons, do you? Sorry. What's your favourite film where an elderly statesman is stuck in a net? As always, email your answers to info@erithtown.com. But game on. We've got disputing figures here of how many people are in attendance. I reckon about 350. Chris,
That is a little bit ambitious, I've got to say.
you've always got to inflate slightly. Chris reckons 171. Nick Hart reckons 172.
A few hundred.
Yeah, not to beat around the bush. But now the ball goes through to Dyer. Just struggles there, James Dyer. He's looking sharp today, is the boy. He needs a goal when he gets the ball. I'm going to talk to another fan, a potential diet. How are we, Matthew?
I'm all good, how are you?
Yeah, enjoying the game so far?
It's not too bad.
You said earlier on about how you like coming down here.
I do.
Is this any different to the Monte Carlo Grand Prix that you like to watch?
You mean the Monaco Grand Prix?
Tomato. I can't remember.
It's as exciting.
Isn't it just?
Riveting.
As exciting, and no one knows what's going to happen.
Exactly.
And as we say that, Goodwin gets the ball, plays it outside. On the right hand side, Harrison Carnegie, who bombs down that right hand side. I'll tell you what, he's been a revelation since he's come here, Carnegie. I like him. How do you get to Carnegie Hall?
You've got to practice.
You've got to practice that right to Milo, who plays it across goal, and it's just too long. Just too long. You're thinking of buying a Kit Kat, was you? Well, now one of the 14,000 people who downloaded this know about your sugary habits and the fact you may get diabetes when you're older. We do not condone.
I blame the parents.
I blame the parents.
We all blame the parents.
Yeah. We do not condone the eating of chocolate and sugar on this podcast.
Right, yeah,
that's why Sugar Puffs changed their name.
the cocaine of the modern world.
Isn't it just?
Especially when he's dipping his Kit Kat in his Coke.
Yeah, but at least they don't drug test you for it. 1-1. Okay, it's getting a little bit tetchy now in this game, I think. Salty is the word. We was talking about sweet things, and now it's getting a bit salty.
Disputes of opinion.
Yeah, just a few. But I think from my point of view, from an Erith point of view, need to get our foot in a little bit because the ball's getting a little bit head tennis, and when we start getting involved in these silly little arguments backwards and forwards, that's when Erith's game drop. Don't you think, Rob?
It's true. The ball's spending way too much time in the air at the moment, and one of the things that I've noticed as well is that we are way too nice as a team. They are in the referee's ear constantly. They're pushing, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can.
Yeah.
And yet, and they get away with it. Yeah. And what we need to be doing is a little bit more of the same.
Cross comes in the right hand side from Milo to Harry Taylor, just too high. Some good stuff there from Milo. But as you were saying, basically we need to be nasty.
We need to be not nasty. We just need to be a little bit more savvy about how we go about playing the game. Because at the moment we're giving them all of the.
That's a great ball by Faversham from the left hand side, diagonal to the right, runs into the box now. 24 on the edge of the box, tries to get around JJ, plays it back on the right hand side. I think they're looking for an offside out. Is that trickled in at the near post? 2-1, 65 minutes. Mackenzie Foley beaten on his near post. Do you know what? I'm going to be critical from this angle. That looks like it shouldn't have gone in. The only thing I can suggest is the ease it went in was the keeper off balance.
Nice finish. I mean, probably given a lot of time and space on the ball over there, weren't they?
Yeah, it was a lovely ball to
Maybe the keeper could have done
Diag.
better, but who am I to judge? I can't save a penny.
Absolutely. We're all sitting here armchair supporters, aren't we? But maybe a little bit off balance. But
Tough on the Erith, though. I mean, they've done well to get themselves back into a game that's getting away from them, but it's been a bit 50-50, and those are the odds that go against you.
And again, a bit similar to what I was saying in the first half. Not that I pretend to be any kind of expert at football, but like I said today, Faversham find those gaps really well. We were just talking about how Erith was attacking. They get the ball from an Erith attack, get the ball on the left-hand side. They ping a beautiful 30-40 yard diag into space, and it starts to build up of the play.
Yeah, quality side. They've looked good. Erith have done well keeping them quiet, but that could be decisive.
Yeah. But again, we've got the 450 plus in attendance cheering them on. And so,
Double.
yeah, hopefully we can get back into it. 2-1 to Faversham. There we go! Equaliser!
From Harry Taylor.
Harry Taylor. I'll tell you what, he ain't won a header all day, but when he needs to, he does, and he puts it in the back of the net. Where's the goal music? No, it will never go, Chris.
Nice finish. Nice floated ball. Nice finish at close range header.
Here we are. Oh, this, hey, you like me now? We thought we'd have a bit of a change. And Adam Woodward looks absolutely delighted. His hands have not left his pockets. But it's 2-2. Game back on again. I think this is on a loop.
It is.
Do you prefer Chelsea Dagger, dear listener? Yeah. Please email info@erithtown.com. But it's 2-2. A lovely Harry Taylor header brings the Dockers back into it. The international symbol for I want the ball, where Dyer looks like a candlestick, as we're all aware. The bat's coming from the right-hand side with the left foot. Let's see where this comes from. James the Dyer, as the youngsters call him. And it's lobbed in. Oh, Harry Taylor. Tom Ash backheels it towards goal. Oh, edge. Oh, and falls to Dyer on the edge of the box. Can he beat the player? Can he beat the defender? Stephen Payne for Faversham wins the ball, and Tom Ash superbly there gets the ball. Stephen Payne, who's looking for out wide. George Good. Oh, Harrison Carnegie wins the free kick superbly, and I'll tell you what, that was rather a heart-in-mouth moment there, Nick.
73 minutes, yeah. No,
Did you need me to find you a seat to sit down? Because it was quite exciting, wasn't it?
It was quite exciting. Erith turning the heat up a little bit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With our 80s playlist earlier on, the heat is on. Harrison Carnegie, 30 seconds after getting the ball smashed into his face after he nearly lost his teeth, now just gets rock bottomed this time. Any other wrestling analogy you can... Imagine Hulk Hogan, if you will, big booting someone in the face. James Dyer now about to take the free kick on the right
Been dangerous from free kicks, haven't they?
Very dangerous. He's the danger man. The Diets will love you, Nick. They listen to this, the Diets.
They hang on my words.
Absolutely, absolutely. Do you know any good funeral directors who come to watch games on a Saturday afternoon? We do. Free kick now in from the right-hand side with James Dyer's left foot. Oh!
Tried a cheeky one there.
He did try a cheeky one, and it's deflected over for a corner. This is exciting stuff.
It is.
I have to say. I mean, it's 4:30 in the afternoon, which makes it roughly
15 minutes.
15 minutes to go. And I'll tell you what, the free's about to come on there for Faversham. You never make changes as a corner, as they say. I don't know why. And also... Football custom. And Jake looks like he's about to come on as well, Jake Lovell.
Yeah, I need a bit of...
Alan Foreman then giving him a cuddle to make sure he doesn't run off too far.
I think...
Like an overprotective uncle. Corner comes in from the right. We said another corner's been given. I really want to press the pause or stop button, but I feel if I do...
Did that come off Harry Taylor's head?
No, it didn't come off Harry Taylor's head. It didn't. Avery Senior, you're here. Good to see you. What do we think of the game? I mean, I knew you was always here, but for the comic effects of the podcast...
Well, how can you answer that, to be fair? But no, it's a pretty ding-dong of a battle of a game.
I believe you have a foot in both camps.
I certainly have, yes. So I'm not going to declare who.
Yeah,
but
the 6 for Faversham. But I'll do it for you.
Kind of the perfect score for me at the moment.
Yeah, corner coming in from the right-hand side now by James Dyer. Long and high towards the far post. Headed back across. He's hit the post and the keeper clambers on it. Oh, actually went out for a goal kick. So ignore the one that hit the post. It wouldn't have counted. It remains 2-2 here. 4 minutes added on now, and it's been a very, very tasty afternoon. It's been enjoyable football, not going to lie. I've enjoyed it, but it's just one of those now. I think the next mistake will be...
Late in the day to be making mistakes. I know we want to do that, but it's been a good game, entertaining game. Still a few minutes to play. It's been blood and fun. A good afternoon out, I think.
Yeah, no, it has been enjoyable. I think in the nicest way, we mentioned the collagen guy. No knock, but he seems quite stressed.
Well, you know, but one thing he hasn't got is lines in his face.
Yeah. Faversham are desperate for the result. Harrison Carnegie plays it out wide, and Dyer is the only man in the opposition half who's actually chasing that. Now Jake Lovell joins it, and now the ball goes out wide to the left-hand side, and well tackled there by Erith Town. Yeah, literally only the ball for 4 minutes comes up. It's tense, Matthew, isn't it? You don't get this in Monte Carlo Grand Prix. Is it Monte Carlo? No, apparently I got that wrong.
Formula 1.
Yeah, more like Monty Python. Yeah, that's what this is. Yeah, but yeah, I think, do you know what? I think you can say. Again, let's not give it a kiss of death. I think it's been a good, solid performance by Erith Town. You know, regardless of where they are in the table, as we said before, you know, Faversham would have been favourites to win this, and Mackenzie Foley catches that superbly there. Faversham would have been favourites for the result today. They went 1-0 up and then 2-1 up. So, you know, we've done well to pull it back, and I think it's been a good outing.
Some good spirit shown by Erith. Come back from behind and keep at it. So no, it's been a good game.
Yeah, very enjoyable. Rob, what do we think?
I think to get a point out of this, and it's not over yet, to get a point out of this is a great result for us. We've got a couple of games in hand over them, and if it stays like this, it's good news all round.
Yeah, it's been a great game for the 4,000 in attendance. I have to say.
6,000 over there?
Yeah, I've got to count those ones, but yeah, oh blimey. Now Faversham, the 11's going through. He's literally gone through the whole field. So he's sliding them in and out, plays out wide to the left-hand side, the 7. 11 again on the ball, beats Tom Ash, who commits. Ball comes across goal, JJ commits. Get that ball out, one of you. Milo's about to clear it, well out by Milo, up to Carnegie. I'll tell you what, Erith Town, they've given everything because they're absolutely out on their feet here. Milo on the right-hand side, just does enough with Tom Ash, yeah. Yeah, and Adam Woodward there, he's screaming for a substitution to try and slow it down.
Just to take some time out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you can see Erith Town, it may not have been the most prettiest of games today by any means, but they're absolutely out on their feet.
Very, very hard-working performance, very impressive.
Yeah, it is. It remains 2-2. Literally any couple of minutes now, that whistle is going to blow. Seconds indeed. And we'll just see what happens here. 2-2. And there it is. No, we said about mistakes.
Moment of magic.
We said about mistakes. And Milo gets beaten in midfield. And Faversham see Mackenzie Foley off of his line.
Should have done a lot better with that. It was a looping shot, punt, lucky dip.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper flapping at it, thin air, so it's gone over the head of the goalkeeper in the net. 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2, seconds to go. And it's going to be Faversham who take the 3 points home. Gutter. And we were literally just saying, weren't we a moment ago, it'll be a mistake that costs it.
Yep.
And we think that's what it was. 3-2 to the away side. And there's the final whistle. Do you know what? If you're a neutral, what a game.
Yeah, what a game. Very entertaining. Unlucky break at the end there for Faversham to win it, but that's the game. He took his chance, so well done Faversham.
Yeah, football is a cruel mistress there. And,
football is a cruel mistress. Yes.
Isn't it just? And we were saying moments of switching off or a mistake will lead to a winner. Erith gave absolutely everything for me. Was it a pretty performance? Was it up there with the quality of the Deal game? Probably not, but they give absolutely everything and
fully committed performance.
You can see them all there. They are absolutely gutted, as is the home fans. But 3-2, shot from distance, beats Mackenzie Foley. The 3 points go back to Faversham.
If you're knocking around the area next week, it's non-league day, isn't it? So why not come round and give it a go? I recommend it.
Yeah, the 14,500 are delighted. Travelling fans from Faversham. But Adam Woodward there doesn't look too well. I think things can only get better.
No, I think fuck it.
May not be the best choice. We've turned off the goal music, but it is what it is. Faversham take the 3 points and we go again next week.